3C2A Men's Volleyball live on SoCalCollegeSports.com. Antelope Valley hosting El Camino. Happy you've joined us, everyone. Spread the word. SoCal College Sports 1 on YouTube. Live from Newton Gillette Court. Mike Cepeda joined alongside Emery Johnson. Emery, how are we doing?
Oh, very good. We have 2 games of softball already on the books and done and over with here at Antelope Valley College, and we're happy to bring volleyball. A long day in the high desert, nonetheless. We're going to get some men's volleyball action underway.
Yeah, hey, you know what? While we're up here, why not? Starters for Antelope Valley: Jas Singh, Mari Serrano Hernandez, Tim Talabong, Connor Wakala, Nolan Taflinger, and Luis Guerra. Eddie Reyes, the libero. For the Warriors in El Camino: Mark Antonov, Jake Holtgren, Jacob Flanagan, Jake Stimpvig, Travis Hanneman, Kazra Alipur, and the libero Diego Vitas. Set and ready to go here from Marauder Gymnasium. Here we go. Outside hit, and that one hit fat, but down the line. And that one good for a kill. 1-0 early. Back set to go to Hanneman. That one dug out by Wakala. Bump set, near side. That one blocked over and on the Elko side. Quick 2-0 lead for ABC. This is Guerra. Guerra serving into the twine. Hit near side, good swing, and a big hit. Looked like Nolan Taflinger got a piece of the net. Indeed. We'll get that squared away here for you. Great short serve, kept alive by the libero, Eddie Reyes. Free ball situation, and ABC able to get a pretty good swing at it. Guerra looking for the back line. He's going to find it.
And that entire point was won by the libero right there.
That's exactly right.
This is exactly what you want to see from your libero. Obviously, we have just the kill there, but coming in on the short serve, I mean, that's a deadly little just nasty move that he had on the ball.
It was a great serve from Elko. One-handed set, a beauty, and that time it's Kazra Alipur tooling the block.
But here you go with El Camino right back after it. Just playing it tough right there on the net, finding the little space that they can through the block. And that front line of El Camino is they've got a little bit of height to them, but it looks relatively evenly matched across the board in terms of height. But, man, if you can have that vertical advantage or something like that at the net, it's going to behoove you.
Service error. Give it back to ABC in a 4-3 lead. Hanneman, terrific pass, quick set in the middle, that one out.
Yeah, just misfired from Mark Antonov. Just watch this come right into your living room really quick.
And that's the previous play.
Yeah, that's the previous play. But
5-3, ABC on top of El Camino. It's a pretty good serve, even better pass, blocked back over, kept alive by Hanneman. Set up outside, and another tooling of the block that time, Mark Antonov.
Yeah, and I was going to say, this is the first block that they put up there was exactly what you want from your middle blockers and your outside hitter working in tandem. But the second time, Antonov just found the hole right in between their arms.
Exactly right.
Yeah, Antelope has a cannon.
Most of these players do for El Camino, a team that found themselves in the Final Four a year ago for men's volleyball in the 3C2A, and that one right at our monitor. Was it in, though?
I see the point 6-4.
6-4, so that was out.
No.
Did you mark it? That's okay, because we were worried about we were worried about the monitor.
Yes,
there.
it's a 6-4 point, so AVC, I guess it was just out.
Yeah, it was a bit wide. 6-4 AVC with the lead. Antonov gets blocked.
And there you go. That's the block coming together there for AVC. If that front line is able to really figure it out, and that might have been right off of the tape, but if that front line is able to figure it out here, that's really going to spell a lot of success for AVC, and they're obviously ahead here 7-4.
Serving is Talabong. Talabong out of the back row, able to keep that one alive. That'll set up Taflinger.
Monster shot. Wow.
And watch Nolan rise up here with a massive swing off the block and down on the Elko side. 8-4.
Yeah, Jake Holtgren just really didn't have any chance with that one. You saw the ball just go almost right through his hand.
The set not there, a little bit off the mark. Set up near side, Guerra. Good swing and a score.
Yeah.
AVC dishing it to the Warriors early here.
And you see a little bit of just a misdirect right there. They were going with the short serve early on in this game or in this set, and that was directly to the outside. You saw the defensive line, that line from El Camino have to shift over a little bit more the moment they realized that ball was set out.
Pretty good pass there from Hanneman. Antonov with the score.
It'd be scary if he starts getting really, really hot tonight, because he seems like just early on, just impressions, he has an eye for being able to place that ball in the spot where nobody is.
Yeah, you see him be a little patient there. Takes a little bit off of it, waits for the block to come down. He's still up there. That one off the tape. Tough serve. And it's an ace. So Elko bounces back with the 2-0 run.
Antonov, I don't know if he's the service specialist necessarily for them or one of the service specialists they have on this team, but definitely something to watch out for.
When we see Travis Hanneman up, he's going to bring the cannon.
Yeah.
Back set, and that one dunked over. Nice job by Mari Serrano Hernandez. That'll put the Marauders into double digits.
Again, back with that just little line that they put up there. The guy's making the right moves and the right blocks, and that's what really sets up this AVC team for success, and I'm really enjoying what we're seeing here early on.
Well, playing as a unit takes a village, and right now the village for the Marauders winning out. Taflinger with a roll shot, sets up a free ball situation. Wakala with a center dump.
Yeah. Wow. Right. Roll it one more time, Mike. I got a little excited. I want to see the close-up there, but watch this.
That's great disguise there from Wakala.
And that's a play you're setting up basically all set.
6'5", sophomore setter.
Now you've just given them a little bit more information that they have to worry about. El Camino.
Hanneman
some adjustments to make.
Trying to bring it. That one kept alive. Free ball coming for El Camino. That's a great save by the Marauders. Hanneman brings the pain and scores. 11-7 now.
Yeah, you mentioned Hanneman. He was a force last year.
Last year. Comes from an incredible pedigree.
Yeah.
Father played at Long Beach State, if memory serves on the notes. Serving now, this is Jake Holtgren. Tough serve. And ABC able to get a hand on it.
Wow. It's funny, that whole Orange Empire just has such a good pedigree of players as well coming through.
Yeah, Western State. Yeah. Elko and the Western State. And I don't know, I want to say this might be the conference opener. I know
really?
I think they might have realigned. I'd have to recheck the schedule. Joust ball at the net. And that one won that time by the Marauders again. And the Marauders just getting the better of it at the net. You see that time, that stim fake trying to go to the dump, and Guerra all over it along with Singh.
And I don't know if Hanneman was trying to.
Another shanked pass.
Yeah, I think that was. I don't know if that was a shanked pass. It looked like he was trying to set the ball and almost put too much on it, at least on the last point, and then this one just mishandled.
AVC has lapped El Camino. Certainly didn't expect this coming in. But AVC playing lights out. El Camino, that's a great job by Stimfig in recognizing the open court that time.
Yeah, excellent. Just dink over, knowing where the people are in space. And they're, you credit the libero for trying to get there, but Reyes really didn't have a shot.
14-8, Elko trailing. That's a great up off of a bad pass by Wakala. That one tooled nicely. Taflinger unable to contain it. It's a score for El Camino, so quick run here for Elko yet again. They still find themselves down by 5 in set number 1. 3C2A men's volleyball here on SoCalCollegeSports.com. We will be producing and directing the 3C2A men's volleyball championships. Now, if memory serves, I want to say it's going to be at El Camino this year. It was last year. I don't know if they're going to be switching sites. Beautiful, brand new gym and the facility renovation.
Did they really? They have a new gym?
Guerra with a huge up. Showing off the bounce.
Watch that little back set. Nothing too special other than a absolute monster of a hit.
I should have finished the sentence. Huge up and then putting it down.
Yeah.
Guerra with a massive swing. Pretty good serve here. Serving at 15-9 with the score change here for you. That's a terrific up by Reyes. Keeps that point alive. They go to the back row attack. Guerra unable to get it over the tape.
Yeah, that's tough. If they had won that point, that's all to the work of Reyes. I mean, he's really the life force of this team, especially in terms of just getting the ball out and making sure that these guys have the opportunity to properly set the ball and properly kill.
Well, how often have we seen the libero be the most valuable player at the 3C2A men's volleyball championship? Yeah, Orange Coast, you go back to the years of Long Beach City, Jordan Molina, a winner at the libero position for the Vikings. Vikings, a perennial powerhouse in the 3C2A. That one hit long by Flanagan.
I was going to say, if memory serves, not in the most recent tournament, but maybe 2 years ago, or 2 tournaments ago, Orange Coast had I can't remember his name, so forgive me there, but that was the entire game. Was the management from the back end of the court was spectacular.
Terrific pass. Antonov finds the window. This is just terrific placement by Mark Antonov.
Yeah, just goes with a little bit of a bump set forward and then.
Yeah, he doesn't bring the hammer, but he finds the hardwood. 16-11. Now the score.
We have a little bit of personnel change here.
Yeah, we'll see Singh come off. Into the back row, it's Talabong. Taflinger tools the block.
Beautiful.
That's a terrific set by Wakala.
It's in the right spot for him to just watch the ball all the way up.
Oh, it's the job of the setter to set up his hitters in a place to succeed. Places it perfectly. Taflinger does the rest. He's back to serve. 17-11. That's a nice lefty swing from Flanagan. Just rear back there.
Yeah, and you know what's difficult about that shot in particular is he's moving backwards as he's swinging.
It's the body control for sure.
And that was a very accurate and precise shot for what he was doing in the air.
There we see Jacob Flanagan.
A couple pivotal sets here. This is really important.
Another terrific swing from the ABC side. That time, it's Talabong. Finding the window.
Yeah.
It's been the theme here in set number 1. Right now, ABC getting the better of it. That one's going to be long. Hanneman misjudges.
Right through his hands. So it goes with the kill and right back with the ace serve.
Another tough pass, and right now, Elko struggling with serve receive. Short serve goes off the defense. The block is there. Joust ball. A great up by Taflinger. But it isn't to be. Well, one team's up 20-13, and the team that's having fun right now is ABC.
Yeah, it looks like almost El Camino's either tired out there or they look almost asleep. And
El Camino didn't get off the bus.
Yeah.
Guerra, big swing. Block, tapped at the net. Outside, Hanneman gets on top of it.
That's exactly what you want from Hanneman right there. You need to see him being aggressive on the outside and just hitting it as hard as he can, but in very precise locations. That right there.
Well, I mean, you see him pick his spots. The block is there, but he just a great job of working that wrist.
Yeah.
That serve is out. It's a huge rotation for El Camino. ABC 4 points away. Rotation violation?
I would think so because, there's the mark from it. Referee on the other end.
See him stirring the pot.
Yeah.
21-15, Elko. Chance to go on a run here to save the set. Guerra, huge swing into the net, trying to go down the line.
And he looks a little bit awkward if you were to watch this one back. He looks a little bit awkward on the swing, and it doesn't look like he's totally balanced coming through. Just missed it. It didn't look like he was all balanced coming all the way through.
Indeed, 21-16. Go right back to Guerra. That one blocked back over. Great coverage there by Reyes. Outside, back row attack. Taliban can't get it over the tape. I think right now if you're ABC, you think about a timeout.
Yeah, at this point in the set, you don't want to give El Camino the thought that they have a chance to come back in this. Oh.
Wakala!
Oh. And there you go. That's a dagger of sorts.
For sure. And just, again, a well-timed setter dump by Connor Wakala.
It's kind of ironic because you see him he's telling his team, hey, settle it down. Yep. And the moment he does that, turns around, he gets the ball.
Gets a little flare.
Yeah.
Had another tough serve. Hanneman continues to struggle with serve receive. Roll shot. Blocked back over by Taflinger. Hanneman goes to the fastball. That one dug out. Taflinger keeps it alive after the great up from Reyes. Back and forth. Reyes gets it up one more time. Wakala sets up Guerra. Elko keeps it alive. Hanneman with the line shot. Great up by Wakala. Free ball coming. Let's see if Elko can capitalize. Middle set, and that one put over. A beauty from Alipur.
Mike, what I want to tell you on that one is that was a couple just miscues on the attack there from ABC. You see him miss a couple times big where the set wasn't exactly where the outside hitter needed to be, and it ended up just kind of being awkward.
Back to live action. Big swing, Taflinger.
And that one was in time. You see Taflinger get up and over the ball on that one.
He'll come right at you.
Yeah.
Huge swing.
So the set was high, but he was able to get up in time and reach to the ball, which is what you need there.
Well, for Taflinger, it helps when you're 6'5". Freshman from Quartz Hill.
Yeah, and he has quite the vertical.
Yes, he does. He gets up. Guerra going right after Hanneman. He's been the weak point in serve receive this set. Nice out by Talabong. Taflinger with a bit of a roll shot. Good swing. Back set, Hanneman falling away, looking for the hardwood. Great up by Wakala. Takes out their setter. Guerra for the back row, again into the twine.
You realize Talabong made that save there while falling backwards?
Yeah.
He stayed up on his feet, and I tell you, they lost the point there, but pretty good effort.
Guerra had a huge kill earlier in this set, but he's been a little bit off the mark. 4-point lead for ABC, 2 points away from taking set one. Elko, Hanneman. Taflinger. Big hit.
Yeah.
Now, this is not an easy serve to deal with, and Reyes makes it look easy. Taflinger with a big swing and a kill. Set point. A timeout called by El Camino. 24-19. ABC thinking upset here in Lancaster. set point for the Marauders. 3C2A men's volleyball here on SoCalCollegeSports.com. Jas Singh, a chance to close things out for AVC here in set one. Short serve. It's an ace. Antonov unable to deal with it. And set number one in the books. It's going to go to the Marauders. Two coming up here on SoCal College Sports. Set one in the books, and it goes to AVC. In pretty shocking fashion. Now, this is a team in the Antelope Valley. It's 1-3 straight coming in. Elko, 14-6 on the year, did lose their last matchup at Long Beach, 3-1. And Long Beach, as we said earlier in the program, one of the best teams perennially in the state of California in the 3C2A. But AVC, wow, this is an impressive team. They have a lot of grit to them, and their game, they don't really allow a lot of margin for error. You're going to have to beat them, and right now, that's just poor serve receive in that game for El Camino that really resulted in that type of margin.
I was going to say a lot of points were by just in the result of Hennerman just not being able to field the ball off of the serve.
Well, Hanman had a rough set one in terms of serve receive, and credit to AVC, they went right after him in terms of where they were going. He's a stud player, and you expect him to pick it up. But right now, AVC up 1-0.
And I would say Antonov also.
Another shank on the serve receive for Travis Hanneman. It's 1-0.
Yeah, I would almost argue to say that they need to get the ball in the direction of Antonov more often here in the second set to maybe just allow them to have a chance. He's the one who's actually making the successful kills.
Antonov out of the back row. That one pushed over. Antonov with a... And that's going to be a violation there. Oh, pretty good look at it.
Yep.
Yeah, the poor Also had a pretty strong set one.
A little too much emphasis there.
Yep, came down with it.
Yeah.
Again, Hanneman with a tough serve receive there.
Now,
I wonder at what point do you maybe think about taking him out for just a spell, kind of wake him up. Wakala.
I don't necessarily want to take the credit away from the server here. Like Wakala, I don't know if he's putting a lot of spin on the ball and just making it really hard to see. Or
well, it's a fast float. That's a great up. Talabong. Hanneman in the front row, trying to tool the block. That one blocked back over by Taflinger, who led the way with 8 kills in the first set. Hanneman wide on the shot. And it's a quick 4-row run out of the gate here in set 2 for AVC. Looking for their 4th straight win.
Well, and AVC is going to continue to hit the ball into Hanneman's direction just because they understand that whatever they're doing right now, he's not seeing it or he's just not able to handle it. I mean, again.
That one hit into the 20. I don't think that one got over off of the hand of Flanagan. So 5-0 here in set 2.
Goodness gracious.
The Marauders pouring it on here. And credit to the tough serving.
Yeah. Like, I do not want to make it sound at all like I'm saying that this is all El Camino.
That one an ace.
There's another ace serve. So something's obviously working, and they're not seeing it properly.
Watch the action there from the ball. I mean, that is going left to right. Who's going to take it? Hanneman doesn't want any part of it. It's 6-0 here in set 2.
Yeah, Mike,
that's a terrific serve receive there from Hanneman. Going to set up Flanagan. Flanagan now with a kill. And Elko finally on the board here in set number 2. And that might be exactly what Elko needs to wake up here in Lancaster. Watch this serve here from Travis Hanneman. See if he can get back on track.
Yeah.
And it's an ace.
That's in terms of ace serves, that's about as hard and spinning as you can make it. Look at that. You can see the rotation on the ball all the way through, and that was just hard to handle off the hand.
He goes to the changeup on that one. Singh gets it over for a kill.
And I don't know if it's an out of there's another question is it could be an out of position thing. They're just not reading the lineup.
They're just slow to react right now. It's one team's making better reads and executing.
And credit
the
to
other
AVC.
Exactly. They came to play. This is a big matchup for them.
Yeah.
Chance to get to 4 in a row. Flanagan, Taflinger trying to push that one over, just really didn't have the angle. The set not there.
He just missed it, too. I think he kind of tried to put a little or just too little on it.
Try to do too much with it. Alipur, tough serve, jump set. Singh gets it over. Opportunity here, Antonov off the top of the block. Guerra able to get it up. Wakala sets up Talabong, trying to tool the block. Antonov, Hanneman out of the back row. They go to the Bic, and he puts it over the block and down for the score.
And that's where Hanneman really makes his successful shots right there, which is he's making you guess what he's going to pull out of the tool bag.
Well,
it's either a hammer or it's going to be a very precise pair of needle nose pliers that he's going to hit you with.
It's pick your poison because they have so many great hitters up front, and you have to worry about the Bic and the back row attack of Travis Hanneman, who's in the back row right now currently. So a lot of places to score for Elko, but AVC with another point, you lead at 8-4.
AVC is just putting on such a gritty performance here in the second set. They have an answer, it seems like, for most things.
Big hit in the middle, Holtgren. It's a good swing.
Yeah, just mistimed it with the block.
Should be 8-5, make it 9-5 after the service here. Taflinger serving. Short serve. One-handed set, really not there from Stimfig. Set up the back row attack. Guerra with good swing. Hanneman able to dig that one out pretty solidly. That one might have been out. Taflinger, Guerra out of the back row. Can't get it over.
I think he was rushed there. He didn't have enough time on the
just really didn't have much of a step close there in terms of his approach out of the back row for Guerra. Yep. I think maybe one where you want to stand your ground, maybe roll shot it over. Instead, it goes back the other way. And here's Antonov from the back row. Wakala sets up. Taflinger goes angle. That one dug out nicely by Flanagan. Huge hit up top, Holmgren.
And that's that front attack that you're looking for from El Camino. You see there was two possible attacks there. You could have had the Hanneman attack coming from the outside, and they just chose to go short with the set, and that caught AVC completely off guard. They were not lined up for it.
El Camino starting to warm up. Antonov, that one not tapped. Elko now trailing only by one. And Mark Antonov going on a run here on his serve. ABC needs to sign it out in a hurry. Reyes, Guerra, big shot in.
Yeah.
And he needed that one. Well, Guerra says, hey, I'm no slouch in the back row either.
Yeah. Nice little shot off of the block of El Camino.
Talabong, Hanneman, no, they go to the middle. Oh. And that one put down, blocked back over as Holtgren denied.
And Mike, this is what they were successful with in that first set. They were just able to hit their hands up there in the right position and read where the shot was coming from early on. And that's starting to come alive again here. And they were missing it for a little bit when they were going on that streak where El Camino was picking up points again.
Talabong gets it over. Hanneman trying to tool the block. That one blocked back over again. Taflinger, Holtgren denied. Wakala, Taflinger, back set. Dug out by Flanagan. Free ball coming. Here's Hanneman. Wakala sets up near side, moving the block. Guerra blocked back over. Saved by Reyes. Wakala gets it back. Nice rally here. Hanneman takes a little bit off of it. Guerra, joust ball. Wakala trying to put it down, and we're going to have a violation, I believe, on the net.
Well, we'll have a great angle of it here, Mike.
I think they're going to say that Wakala hit the net. What's the call?
I don't know.
Are they saying contact. That that's a 50-50 ball, and Wakala made contact first?
Well, they're going to give the point away regardless.
Well, Coach Cruz, you'll have a chance to look at that when you go and watch back on this tape. 11-9. I wonder what Dick Brown's thinking about that. Long-time coach, big swing, Taflinger!
Wow. Crushes it. Absolutely crushes it.
That's a great set by Wakala. There's no block there. Hanneman leg to react, and Taflinger brings the hammer.
You know, it's interesting. It seems like El Camino was going for almost this dink game here in the middle of the set. They weren't really attacking it with hard shots.
There's a hard shot.
Yeah, well, there it is. They've broken out of it. But for, I would say, a solid stretch of about 5 different series here, they would go for a little dink shot, trying to get it over the front line. And the libero and just your middle blockers were reading it properly and able to divvy it out. And now they're back to the hard attack. It'll be interesting to see how they design that, because I'm sure that was a call from the coach.
Guerra with a great swing. How about Luis Guerra?
Excellent.
Through the double block that was there from Alipur and Flanagan. The swing just better for Guerra. 13-10, the lead back to 3 for AVC. Wakala serving in the back row now, can't set or dump. Hanneman blocked back over by Taflinger. Flanagan tries to go angler. Taflinger gets a swing on it. That one dug out. Flanagan, the lefty. That one dug out by Talabong. Taflinger on his shoulder. The block there from Hanneman. Oh, pretty good look at it here at the net cam.
Oh, just under our shot, but
Let's see it again.
yeah. Guarantee you that Matt Tyndall has it down there on the,
Oh, no doubt.
yeah. Well, he knew it.
13-11. Another tough serve dug out by Reyes. Taflinger with a chester.
Yeah. Look at him just recoil back, and he hits that ball basically as true as you can hit that ball. Very small chance for El Camino to block that. I mean, that was just so pinpoint to the left of the defensive line.
Antonov hits a little fat. I think it hit the block and also hits the back row line in the corner. The point goes to Elko. Getting back to our mention of Dick Blunt, longtime coach for El Camino, friend of SoCal College Sports, was the color commentator, I believe, in 2016 at Fullerton. The year L.A. Pierce won it. An incredible year that season in the finals.
Yeah, we have a little bit of a malfunction going on with the
We
scoreboard.
have I wonder if they're going to replay that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Uh-oh. And I was mentioning
14-12.
Yeah, our scoreboard is correct. I was mentioning that horn is extremely loud.
Let's see if 14-12. Coach, 14-12. We are having, as you can see, some equipment malfunction. Trying to get that.
The Marauders are set to have a very new gym here.
Yes, this will be a renovated facility in the near future.
So looking forward to all the improvements that they're going to make around here for sure.
14-12 serving, and the free ball. Not there's a one-handed set, and Wakala could not put that one over, being in the back row. Coach Russ Gordon come by saying hello. Alipur, big serve off the mark. 15-13, we'll adjust our scoreboard here. Singh serving. Hanneman can't handle it.
Just off the mark there.
Look at the movement on this serve from Singh.
And you watch, Hanneman is right there in the middle on that back line. And he's trying to adjust right. I think that's Antonov's ball. And I don't know if that's part of their...
Back to live action. Big swing. Man. Antonov.
Yeah.
It's right after Wakala. So Flanagan serving. 16-14. Into the twine. So ABC lead back to 3. And that's really been the gap here in set number 2. ABC took set number 1. I want to say 25-17 if memory serves. Of course, my memory always unofficial. Set up outside. Antonov blocked over. Net violation on Antonov.
Yeah. We're going to see Antonov play here. We'll have a very good look. Yes,
he did.
Yes, he did.
It's a good eye there from the R1.
It did happen directly in front of his face. So
Nice pass from Antonov. Quick set in the middle. And Hultgren.
That was a nice little trick move there. You watch.
Well, it was. I mean, you're thinking that set's going to go to Antonov to go right back to him, but the set's so good they can go to Hultgren in the middle. And when you get good passing, you're going to set up the middle a lot more often. 18-15 now the score.
You don't see the line get cheated there, but you definitely knew that. You saw Antonov.
Quick set middle, blocked back over, and Mari Serrano Hernandez denied. 18-16. Elko pulls within 2. And a substitution in the front row. Turner Crump will come on. He's going to come on for Jacob Flanagan. Set up near side. Taliban, good swing, dug out by Antonov. Outside, Hanneman goes to the fastball, has it black back over. Hanneman again, falling back, fade away, crush ball, good.
Again, this is another one of those tough ones. You call it a fadeaway, Mike, and that's exactly what it is. Well, he's moving backwards and trying to time up his swing with where the ball is shifting in space. And you see it on the second time. Recoils back, and he has to get back behind his shoulder to hit that ball, and he's able to get up and over it.
I think he faded away to buy himself a little bit more time to read where the block was. And
that's exactly it.
He chose the correct angle. The dunk, not there. Bump back set. Hanneman again. Goes to the big swing. Travis Hanneman has struggled in this one, but has righted the ship here in set number 2. Marauders and Warriors all tied up 18 apiece. Antelope went on a run in set number 1. On another one here in set 2, Reyes able to get that one up. Hit out of the front, out of the back row by Taflinger. Roll shot. Hanneman again.
So Hanneman's starting to wake up. And this has definitely changed now that he's moved into that front row.
Yep.
He's not having to deal with divvying the ball out from the back. And I think that was the right assessment. When Antonov is in, Hanneman is up front, and he no longer has to worry about being the guy who's handling the serve.
Well, you have to be able to capitalize in this rotation if you're El Camino. Talabon gets it over with a roll shot, or with a free ball, excuse me. Hanneman again goes line. That one dug out. Joust ball. Wakala able to get it over somewhat. That one dug out by Reyes. Wakala, centered up, is there.
Yeah.
And Connor Wakala looks like he's 3 for 3 here. Another well-timed setter dump. And El Camino has not made the adjustment. ABC ties it back up at 19-all.
You know, what's interesting is you can see Hanneman's eyes shift. As the setter was coming up, he was looking down the line to check to see where the outside hitter was coming from, and that was just enough of a hesitation.
Antonov out of the back row.
Well, just as I say that, the tide shifts again, but just enough of a hesitation to score that point off the dunk or dink. But goodness, Antonov is just deadly from that outside.
He's been very impressive in this one. 2019, Elko the first to 20 in set number 2. Hultgren serving from the back row. Reyes, solid pass outside. Guerra responds. Wow. No, it's out.
Oh, my goodness.
And indeed, that was the call and the correct one. 21-19, Elko with their largest lead today. 4 points away from tying this matchup. (21-19) after the timeout. Outside Guerra, they go back to him. It's blocked over. Back set. Taflinger with a roll shot. Not much on it. Antonov, they set up middle. The dink is there for Alipur.
And that's just the right spot at the right time.
And again, there's a window on that near side.
Well, they see Reyes shifting back because they're expecting another set to come in and maybe a shot from the outside hitter. And so that's why Reyes was shifting backwards, expecting that, and he was just out of space.
Big swing, Guerra dug out. There were some hands that got on it. Hanneman goes to the big swing and scores. Another timeout for ABC. They'll try to stop the bleeding when we come back. El Camino 2 points away from set 2. 23-19, Elko serving with a 4-point lead. Guerra goes to the angle. That one's out.
And El Camino just with they have a better energy here at the end of this set, and I think that's what they were lacking.
Yeah, well, ABC also not doing themselves any favors with a few hitting errors now. Reyes with a nice pass outside. They go back to Guerra. Big swing, and that one's out again. And the hitting error will punctuate the problems for AVC in set number 2. They drop it 25-19. Tied up in a set apiece here in Lancaster. Travis Hanneman, along with Mark Antonov, turning the tide for El Camino in that set 2 run at the end. ABC, I believe, had a 7-point lead in that second set, unable to close it out.
It was early, to say the least.
And Warriors able to right the ship and not up this match at a set apiece.
Yeah, just a couple of notes that I wanted to kind of talk about here. El Camino looked like they just were not right with Hanneman in the back. So on the rotation, it's important that they make use of him on that front line and don't have him trying to deal with the service errors. And you've talked about in the past, we've seen him be effective from the back and have really good passes. But this is one of those situations where if you're just not feeling it in that particular day, use you where you're usable. And Antonov has actually stepped into that role on the back line and has been very effective. Right. On the other side, I think AVC really needs to make more of an attempt to get that read the ball better off of the hands of El Camino and make proper passes, because a lot of their issues right now are coming from out-of-time service errors, not service errors, but out-of-time hits and inaccurate shots that are just going the wrong way. And, you know, outside of what we were looking at in the replay for the last point there of the last set, it's really important to ensure that you –
one-handed set, Singh delivers in the front row.
It's really important to finish the point out and not just try to half do it.
One-handed set from Wakala. Oh, yeah. The kill is there. No one sent over. Bump set. Let the lefty Flanagan able to get that one over. Set up near side. Tafflinger. Oh.
There you go. In these first 2 points, AVC just looks like they're in time. That's exactly what they intended to do with the pass. They weren't trying to get too fancy. Very simple play, but, you know, simple is just the small word to use there.
Antonov with a solid pass. It's bump set a long way. Joust ball at the net. Hanneman able to get it up on his side. Hanneman again with the quick ups. Travis Hanneman starting to really heat up here in Lancaster. Another kill on the docket for Hanneman.
And he'll be serving now. So he's going to be in that back row.
Yeah, that's an unbelievable up on the tough serve by Reyes. Outside, that's a double tap.
Yep. Referees hold up the 2.
Yep. See it immediately. Back to live action. Singh, tough float serve, a short one, going right after Antonov, and Antonov handled it pretty well.
Yeah, Antonov hit it well, but this was more or less, I think, a bad position for Singh to be in.
Yeah, well, not only Singh, but Guerra.
Yeah. They just weren't in the right spot, and when the ball came in, it's very difficult to adjust at that speed.
Short serve, a beauty. Guerra gets it outside. Tafflinger tries to tool the block. Wakala able to get it up. Bump set from Reyes. Tafflinger again looking for the corner. And just a misread there from Stimpfig. See the reaction. 4-2. Another short serve. Tafflinger right there for coverage. Back row attack. Guerra!
Okay, Mike, this is what we were talking about right before the end of the break there. This is the line that AVC needs to take advantage of. That lineup where you have Hanneman in the back line and you're not seeing him in the front. Their better passers right now, just in this game specifically, are not in the back line.
That's a rotation you have to take advantage of, and well, when you have service errors like that, certainly not going to do yourselves any favors. 5-3, ABC back to a 2-point advantage. It's going to be Crump. We'll go back to the service line for the Warriors, trailing by 2.
I'm really impressed, though. AVC is just...
Well, certainly not a team that's playing like they have a 7-10 record. Did come in winners of 3 straight. Service error by El Camino. Crump gives it back to the Marauders. A 3-point lead. Talabong, Hanneman, solid pass that time. Antonov's big swing, but he hit it fat. It's out.
Yeah. And you saw the line of ABC hop up into the air there. And you just kind of see him go, huh, that's going to be out. And they don't even adjust to the ball. They go, you know what, let it go. Don't try to touch it. Ace serve. Wow.
Indeed, Talabong 8-3 now. ABC with their largest lead in set number 3.
Again, another chance to take advantage here. You have Antonov and you have Hanneman in the back line.
That's a great up there by Guerra momentarily, but Wakala unable to do much with it. Unfortunately, Guerra needed to be there a little bit sooner. Tafflinger out of the back row, through the double block, dug out nicely by Antonov. Antonov gets a swing on it from the back row. Near side, Guerra. Guerra, roll shot over. Stimpfig sets up Hanneman. Beautiful set. And delivery by Hanneman. How about the set here?
Yeah,
Hanneman.
Back into that comfortable outside hitter roll there on the front line. And the pass just comes easy to him. You see him right in the proper position. You have to keep an eye on him if you're on the defensive side of that ball.
Indeed. Great job by Guerra.
Excellent work. This is a great job of recognizing that you've been striking the ball pretty hard so far in this set. And, coming back with the dink there, just El Camino was not ready to read that at all.
Reyes now serving for AVC. Stimfig sets up middle. That one blocked back over. No, it's blocked on the side of AVC. Kept alive. Guerra with a roll shot over. And the net violation going to go against El Camino. Looked like Stimfig maybe got a piece of the net indeed.
Yeah, he just got a little bit aggressive there. Right idea with trying to dink it over, but just a little too much.
Reyes again going right after Hanneman. Hanneman not as good that time. Pretty good swing. Reyes digs it out. Wakala set her dump right all over it.
And that's just great recognition of seeing where the libero is set up in that back line. And there was enough separation where he found it pretty easy. I'm sure when his eyes went up through the net, he saw the space.
In the periphery.
Yeah.
Yep. And not only that, he disguises it so well. He gets up so high, you have to respect it.
Yeah.
And again, I want to say that he's 4 for 4 in center dumps. Another great up. Tabalong, roll shot over. Dug out by Antonov. Opportunity here. Hanneman blocked over. Wakala! That is a big roof by Connor Wakala. No, sir, not on my watch.
Watch him just get up and over the net, no contact whatsoever, but he kind of takes it to Hanneman. Hanneman gives him the space, and he gets out in front of it, doesn't give the ball any chance to get on his side of the net there.
That one blocked over, but out. Guerra unable to turn his hands in. It's 12-6.
But that defense, that line from the outside hitter to the middle blocker is what you really need to pay attention to. Your AVC when they're being successful in this match. It's when they have a solid defensive line.
I want to see that block one more time by Connor Wakala.
Yeah, well, definitely.
13-6 after the service error. Wakala serving. Finds Antonov on the serve. Alipor looking for the angle. Reyes was there a little late, but he's bailed out. Alipor unable to get it over the twine.
He had the space.
Oh, he did.
Scary part about that.
He did. I don't know if Reyes was going to get there. It doesn't matter. Point goes to ABC now with their largest lead in set 3 at 8. Joust ball. Stimfig unable to get it down. Stimfig again. Quick set. Alipor in the middle.
And that's just a direct attack. They saw the weak spot in the zone there, and the libero was just a little bit too wide.
Stimfig now serving for El Camino, trailing by 7. Remember, they trailed it by 7 in set 2, coming back to win it. Singh with the dink shot, no good. Hanneman with a big swing and down on the AVC side.
And that's where Hanneman, when he hit the ball, you'll see it here. When he hit the ball, he not only knew that they were going to come up and over the net to try and attack that ball from the defensive side, but he found the space in between the two blockers, and that's what made that difficult to block.
That one hit a little long there by Tafflinger. I'd say Tafflinger looks a little tired, at least the legs anyway. 14-9, and Elko inches closer. Reyes, terrific pass. Guerra, big swing. Look at the pass here from Reyes.
Beautiful pass from Reyes, awesome back set. It just set up a perfect concoction of ball movement there because you had no clue where that was going off of the set.
Indeed, Guerra now serving. Back set, Hanneman blocked over but out. Tafflinger was right there. A pretty good look at this one. This is one-on-one.
Oh, my gosh. Look how vertical he's getting there, Mike.
Another service error. 16-10 now. Singh. Back set, quick set, Alipor right there.
Nice
and that hardwood is open all day.
Mm-hmm.
If Elko can execute it, when they have, they've been able to score with regularity.
And I think it's something that they're identifying within just the lineup of AVC. I'm not sure if that's something that they've talked about as a team or if the players are just sensing it and knowing.
Big serve from Alipur. Talabong looking for the corner. Alipur digs him out. Flanagan gets it over the lefty. That's a double tap there from Reyes. And a score for Elko.
It's a good couple series here from El Camino.
Yep. Well, this is about the part of set 2 where they were able to make a run. Alipur going big or going home, that time out just barely.
The service error, they're actually committing quite a few of them actually in this game.
There's a good service error, there's a bad service error. That's not a bad one.
Yeah.
Because he's going for all or nothing. Doesn't go into the twine and goes long. Flanagan, big swing. That's a kill. Taflinger unable to contain it. 17-13 the lead, back to 4 for AVC. I think if you get within 3, you maybe think about calling a timeout here. You need to stop the bleeding.
Yeah, I think they called it maybe a little too late in the last set. The tide had kind of shifted, and El Camino had found that groove.
Indeed.
And even if you're stopping them, you're just giving them a second to breathe.
Tough serve from Crump. It's a deep one. Taflinger blocked over. Antonov denies.
Wow.
Nolan. Nope. 17-14. Talabong, good swing, great set.
And AVC able to fight one back here. They just need to stay in that comfortable 4-point lead area. If you're willing to trade, if El Camino's willing to trade here, I'll take it. Just go point for point.
Oh, you'll take it with a 4-point lead right now. Middle set 3. Talabong after the kill, serving now, hits the top of the tape. That's a great job by Hanneman, able to read that off of the tape. Dug out Reyes again.
Yeah, he's getting more aware as the game goes on. Oh, and a miscue from the back line as they're just trying to figure out who's setting and who's serving here.
Yeah, Crump.
You see Crump just kind of come into that back line, and all of a sudden, wait, who's supposed to be hitting this ball forward?
Bit of a hit shank there.
Yeah.
19-14, back to live action. Back row, Hanneman dug out Reyes right there off the top of the tape. Bailed out by the tape. Wakala with a double tap.
Antonov into serve now. Just long, and there AVC goes again. And again, you're talking about good service errors and bad service errors. This is definitely one of those. That's a good one, but when you're as close as 15 to 20, that's just barely in. That's a tough point to give away here in this situation. 5-point differential between AVC and El Camino. Back
Terrific
set.
Pass. Antonov looking for the line. Reyes right there. Outside. Guerra, big swing. Blocked back over. Covered by Taflinger. Wakala. Talabong. Back row attack. Money.
And that's the back row attack that you're really wanting from AVC. This is where you know that the ball is shifting around well. They're passing the ball. They understand what the concept is that they're trying to apply. And my goodness, right spot.
They go to the answer. Hanneman.
And Hanneman was a little bit off balance as he recoiled back into that. You see him kind of stumbling over to try and get to the ball in time. 21-16 is the score now.
Wakala again.
Excellent from Wakala. El Camino is having to become so conscious about the outside hitting and even the hitting from the back line of AVC. They've been so accurate tonight that it's somewhat easy for Wakala to just try and drop that ball in because they're so conscious of what's coming on from the outside.
Nice pass. Talabong. Taflinger. Big hit. I think that one was going to be in. Wakala sets up again. Guerra, big swing and down.
And you see Garab getting in position this entire time during that series. You see him kind of moving into position and getting ready for this. That was planned beforehand. Watch him standing there off to the side, and now he comes running into it to get that extra emphasis on it. Finds the right spot right in front of Antonov.
23-16. Hanneman blocked over.
Oh, Hanneman, wow.
If at first you don't succeed.
Gosh, just go for it one more time.
He gets denied here at first. That's great reaction time. Hanneman first man up. Pogo stick. Scores. Holtgren serving. Back set. Hanneman. Dug out. Taflinger. Back row attack again. Tabalong. That one out. Talabong unable to keep that one in the court. 23-18, ABC 2 points away from taking set 3.
I mean, this is well back and forth. Both of these teams are now, I think, very warm. ABC just needs to get their passing right twice here, is what I really think.
Off the tape, Reyes right there. Great up, Taflinger has it blocked back. Reyes able to cover it. Missed opportunity for El Camino. Outside, Taflinger, big swing. It's out.
Well, Ray is doing his best here to save the whole set. You watch it happen a couple times. He had a right hand in on the ball, and he kind of bumped it up and over just to save it at the last second. But a little bit of a miscue here. Going for the gold, and you can't blame him. Yeah. And the referees are going to talk about it. They're going to ask if they see a touch. Now, I wonder what they're discussing. Point is now going to go to El Camino, so that's for sure.
There's no touch. Was there a net violation? Oh.
Well, I see a
net violation.
Yeah, I see a net violation for sure.
I see
yeah.
Touching the net.
Yeah. Hey, comes down underneath. He's for sure in the net. Off the tape. And Taflinger successful once again, and that's exactly what you want to see from AVC, is just manipulating the ball in a way where they can score points at will. Set point here for AVC. Gosh, what a back and forth set it has been. Can AVC capitalize here? Hanneman tries to bump it over. From the back line, is it tipped? No.
Elko stays alive.
And you see Guerra come flying in from the back there, trying to do his best. And that he was successful earlier on in this set doing that exact thing, and just a little bit of a mishit. Hammer of a hit.
Big serve. Talabong blocked over, kept alive momentarily, but the point will go to El Camino, 24-22.
And if
I think you got to take a timeout here.
Yeah, and if you want to keep this set alive, if you're El Camino, you need Hanneman to be the white man who's serving. And we'll take a quick timeout ourselves. You're watching SoCal College Sports coverage of ABC men's volleyball. Well, another set point, but you got Hanneman on the back line setting the serve here.
Try to ice the server. Doesn't work. Great serve. Pretty good pass. And that's going to be set 3 in the books.
Yes, it is.
AVC
Wow.
takes set 3, 25-23. And the Marauders one set away from springing the upset and winning their 4 straight to improve to 8-10. But, well, they got to dethrone the Giant here in the Western State. Set 4 coming at you when we come back. CCCAA men's volleyball, ABC leading El Camino 2-1. Mike Cepeda, Emery Johnson with you on today's broadcast. And Emery, ABC really turning the tide in that third set, back and forth, able to win out and really establish more momentum down the stretch.
Yeah, they're going and trading shots with the Goliath that is known as El Camino. One of your better teams in 3C2A history, not just in the season right now, one of the better teams in all of 3C2A history. And it's interesting because they've been very successful in passing the ball tonight in key situations, moments of the match that could be potentially detrimental to their survival in each set. And they're not letting the moment get too big. They're making the proper adjustments when they have to, and they're not allowing El Camino to gain momentum and continue with that momentum. And I think that's one of the biggest things that they've been able to capitalize off so far tonight. Mike, I'm looking for El Camino to make a couple small adjustments here. We know exactly which lineup works the best for them, especially when their guys are set up in the right way. Interestingly enough, it appears that Hanneman, he was struggling in the beginning, but he is now kind of warming up, and they've become a little more dynamic. I think he's turned it around,
and I think it's the supporting players that were playing well before, not playing as well now, and you have to give a lot of credit to ABC. ABC is making the adjustments. They're making the correct play. They're mixing it up front and going to that back row attack, whether it's Guerra or Talabong out of the back row, and Wakala is setting a terrific match here tonight.
Yeah, and all credit, I have to say one thing. Wakala serving tonight has been insane.
And he'll start things off here in set number 3. A tough one to deal with. Handled pretty well by Hanneman, and Hanneman will start things off with a kill. It's first time tonight. El Camino on the board first here in set 4.
And he'll go directly to the back line to serve as well. I'll be interested to see how this third or fourth set kind of pans out. Check that third set. Or fourth set. Yeah.
You're good.
It's okay, Math wasn't
Tafflinger down the line, and we'll see a touch.
Yes. Yes, we will. The referee see it this time. Probably just on the outside of his hand. The referee's standing right there, so he can see it.
I think that's one that they missed.
Potentially. Maybe a callback to set number 2 when they completely missed the one.
Maybe a bit of a makeup call.
I don't know.
Go after Hanneman again. Good execution by the Marauders. Antonov with the kill.
Antonov from the outside. That's what he was successful with in set number 1 and kind of has been successful throughout the game. When he's on that left side from the outside hitting position, he really is able to move the ball around the court and kind of pinpoint his locations. And AVC was very successful when they're able to block him. And if they can get their blockers up in the right timing, that attack starts to lose its fire.
Big serve into the twine.
Draws it all even here.
Another tough serve received there. Hanneman bailed out. Taflinger denied.
And El Camino kind of catching a break there. That was a really, really big missed opportunity from Hanneman. And then when the ball was blocked or hit back over, it was right into his hands. Yeah. And there you go. Guerra doing what's worked for him so far tonight on multiple occasions and just hitting it right into the arms of Antonov and Holmgren.
You have to credit Maury Serrano-Hernandez for selling the middle attack. He disrupted the block this time. Antonov hits the antenna.
Yeah.
Joust ball, Walker right there. Bump set coming. There's Talabon. Terrific job.
Yeah.
Right after.
And they're taking advantage of Hanneman back there in that back line. Again, we were talking about him just kind of. Yeah. But he's been seeing the ball a little bit weird tonight, and it's him in that middle row. He's kind of out of position, not seeing it perfectly well, and they're choosing to attack it. And if they continue to do that to success, why not? Why would you stop? Yeah. Antonov doing what he's been doing well tonight as well.
One-on-one, that's going to be a tough assignment.
4-5. Antonov now in that back row. And this is the lineup that El Camino favors. They like having Hanneman there on the left side. And that's a big defensive line that you're going to try to have to hit it over. AVC needs to take advantage of these miscues. Oh, wow. And he rifled that down. That was not lightly tapped. I cannot emphasize enough to the people watching at home how hard that ball came off of his hand. No. Oh, ace serve. And it seemed like neither man wanted to commit to it. Oh, let's watch this back, Mike, because I'm trying to figure it out. Well, it was 13. So that's Serrano-Hernandez. Who I believe would be filling the role of outside hitter right now. maybe by the fingernails, Mike. But they did miss one earlier, so if it's close, tit for tat. Oh, wow. I can very well see this going to 5 sets, Mike. Both these teams they're seeing it well, and they're trying to adjust to each other. But I think AVC right now, yeah. Coach might need to call a timeout, get things squared away. Yeah. There you go, Guerra. That might be the energy that they need. This is that same little play that they've been running very consistently in situations where they need a point, and they'll have Guerra kind of step outside the line and come sprinting in when he comes to hit it. And that ball's coming at you real quick. You know, watch Hanneman's positioning here. He's in that back line, but on the left side, and this is where he can easily move forward and make that adjustment. And El Camino likes that there. That's a good spot for him to be in. Inside. And you said he was looking a little bit tired in the legs earlier. Yeah, not on that one. And that's where.
Better swing that time to be able to get on top of it a little bit more inclined to that corner.
Yes, sir. Excellent block. You see El Camino just exploiting their matchups the way that they want to. They found the middle blocker a little bit late there, and they knew that they had the space with the outside hitter not reacting as quickly. The back set was just the perfect choice there. My goodness. Watch this one. We have the perfect angle for you guys to watch how this develops. And that had a little bit of curve to it. I would say that was a little Frenchy. If you're
12-6 action there, Emery.
Yes, sir.
Goes after Antelope that time. Hanneman on the back row. Finds some hands. Bump set from Talabong. Sets up Taplinger. Antelope falling away. Blocked back over.
And
make something out of Taplinger right there.
And watch this. You see your middle blocker and outside hitter adjust exactly how they needed to be into position. And they saw it coming about a mile away, and that's why they had the successful timing with the block. That was excellent work by the AVC line, and that's what we need to be seeing more of right here.
Momentum back in favor of AVC. One-handed set. Antonoff looking for the hardwood. That one got up. Wakala sets up Talabon. That one off the top of the plate. That one got to get over. Wanted to get out clean.
So 13-11. Crump back to serve. Oh. Let's watch this come into your living room really quick. Kind of a weird spin to it. But typical garden variety serve. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. I think AVC was expecting that point to be called earlier. They kind of gave up on it there late, but referee held the whistle, didn't do anything.
15-11. Pump still serving. It might have been going out. Talabon takes it. Wakala resets the block. Able to get it over to Taplinger. That's an incredible job. Watch how far this set is going to travel from Wakala.
That might have been headed out of bounds, actually.
Look how much ground the block has to make up. Unable to
Oh,
get there in time.
yeah.
Sets up Taflinger for the score. 12. Tough serve, joust ball.
Whoa.
Taflinger saves it. Free ball coming out. Camino looking to capitalize. Set it up. And the hammer nearly sent down Wakala.
Yeah, 2-hit called by the referee. And this is that line that you're looking to exploit if you're El Camino.
Set her down, Wakala. Unable to get it down that time.
This is good. You see the line figuring out exactly where Hanneman was coming. And you can see that he wasn't spread all the way out wide. They didn't have to move nearly as far over. And so when he came for the kill, Roof was pretty easy there. I wouldn't say easy, but.
That's a tough task.
Yeah.
For one-on-one against Travis Hanneman. Wakala able to get the better of it that time. Roll shot falling away. Wakala with the center down. Looked like that one got down.
Yeah. ABC with a little pressure here, and that's just picking out the almost perfect spot to throw that ball.
That hit. I think that's a missed call. Back to live action off the top of the tape. Handled again well by Hanneman. Back to attack. Crump looking for the hardwood. Can't find it. Talabong sets up. Wakala. Serrano Hernandez can't get it down. Crump with a free ball. Opportunity here. Wakala sets up. Guerra, big swing. There's a touch.
They're not going to call it.
Wow.
The referee doesn't necessarily seem sure, but based on the trajectory of the ball there, hard to say. By hard to say, I mean almost. I mean, you see his fingers bend back. Well, the ball don't lie, as they say. Point back to AVC here. 17-15 is now the score. But, Mike, I think you're right. I think they missed one very obvious there.
I think it's been back and forth.
Yeah, it hasn't been one-sided for sure.
Hanneman, big swing. They find the hands, tapping her out of the back row.
Oh, man.
Go for all of it.
He got all of it, but not where he wanted it to go.
Swinging for the fences, and he's on them.
Unfortunately, a home run doesn't really win you anything. Wrong sport.
Wakala sets up Guerra near side, trying to push it down the line.
Out of bounds.
Pushes it, tools the block perfectly. See it here on replay here.
Yeah,
does a great job of tooling that. 16-18.
He put it right into his right hand, not with both of his hands. There was no real control out of that, and he gave it enough pressure where.
Wakala serving, so they set it up out of play. It's an ace for Connor Wakala.
ABC within one now.
18-17. Do you think about calling a timeout? Coach Kurt Peters will do exactly that.
Yeah.
18-17. The Warriors, by the slimmest of margins here in Lancaster, set full. ABC is set away from dispatching El Camino.
One.
18-17, El Camino clinging to a 1-point lead here in set 4. Wakala serving for the Marauders. Antonov, solid pass, quick set, Alipur. That's a terrific response out of timeout.
And ABC found themselves too spread out there.
Well, just a terrific pass that really set up that quick set. Alipur able to deliver, freshman middle blocker. Tough serve, handled well. Guerra trying to push an angle, he does.
Little back set, and this is just the perfect opportunity to come in and not give it too much.
Guerra serving. Look for the back row attack. They can set things up. Nope.
Yeah. Antonov coming from the back row there. You see him set it up. And he just makes the proper shift and movement. They didn't really have him marked the whole way in.
Elko the first to 20 here in set 4. Alipur serving. Oh my goodness. Oh. Talk about a fastball. Watch this at full speed. What do you do with that?
Blink and you'll miss it, Mike. Blink and you'll miss it. And here we go, another timeout called. And I think the right decision by Coach.
Well, they get a side out. Alipur goes to the line. Extends the lead for El Camino. 21-18. Elko 4 points away from forcing a 5th set. ABC trying to stop the bleeding here. Taflinger goes angle blocked. Into play. Looked like that time it was Hultgren.
You are right, Mike. It was Hultgren. He hits it with his left hand, but it was just enough of a redirection to make it right in the perfect spot.
Taflinger unable to tool the block there. The lead out to 4 for El Camino, now 3 points away. Alipur goes to the fastball. Handled well by Guerra. Wakala sets up Talabong. Talabong off the top of the block, but not down. Antonov with a swing. He'll tool it, and he'll score.
Okay, Mike, I'm going to tell you exactly why they won that set there. You had Hanneman in the back, spine on the ball, and he came rushing in there at the last second and drove the direction of AVC looking towards the back end of the arena of the court, and that was enough time for them to get the ball to Antonov.
Alipur again, big run on his serve. He goes short with it this time. Takes a little bit off of it. Back set Taflinger again, and you see the legs just not there for Nolan.
This next couple minutes of rest is going to be very important.
Set point for El Camino. Yeah. Well, the timeout called by ABC. Alipur, a chance to close it out on his serve here. A huge run. Goes to the fastball, goes for all of it. Handled well. Talabong trying to push it down the line. Dug out by Stimpfink. Lefty, Flanagan. Dug out by Reyes. Hanneman will set it up. Quick set. And that one put away by Hultgren. 25-18. We go to a 5th set. 2-all here in Lancaster. The Marauders and the Warriors here on SoCalCollegeSports.com. head into a fifth and final set here in Lancaster, Antelope Valley, El Camino. Western State Conference action.
Mike, I'm going to tell you right now, I didn't say that I called it, but I called it. But I am very excited for this fifth set. This has been a very enjoyable night of volleyball, but this is like almost it's the cream on top of, the cupcake. It's the icing that we wanted, and we got it. ABC, I'm sure, definitely wanted to walk away with this one in set number 4, but my goodness, this has been very fun to watch.
Guerra reaches back, unable to get it down, and Alipore was a little long.
What's the statistic of first points in sets to wins?
It's 4-1 right now. On the match, ABC has won 4 out of the 5 sets, first points. And we're at 2-2.
Okay. So statistically it means nothing.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. But it's a good sign for ABC, but now they give it right back with a hitting error into the twine, 1-all. Set 5. Remember, we go to first to 15, win by 2. Hanneman from the service line.
Always
Wakala. Talabong. Hit it fat. No touch. Talabong. Excuse me.
I think that's the right call.
Yeah, I didn't see a touch. It's one-on-one against the block, and Talabong unable to find the angle to either tool it or get it down on top. Hanneman. That's a great pass. Tafflinger can't get it across. Talabong will go line that time. This one out.
The passing is really good here from ABC. I think they've just not been able to finish.
Yeah, the hitting errors.
Well, for the time being,
point will go to
ABC.
ABC.
Yeah. For the time being, I think our main shot is down, but good angle from the back end.
I think we'll have it momentarily here. Not a terrible angle. There we go.
Yeah.
That one hit over. Flanagan, the lefty.
Wow.
That's a great up that time by Vitas.
Now, El Camino just looking very comfortable here with that fadeaway, like you were talking about, left hand, and he just strikes it in the right spot.
Alipore goes for all of it. Oh. That one out. That's a good miss.
Right. Like we were saying earlier, ABC, though, they need to take advantage of that free point and be able to reassess and go on a little streak here.
Nice pass from Hanneman. Bump set. That's a terrific bump set. Set up Antonov. They keep it alive. Guerra unable to do so. That's a great effort by Luis Guerra.
Gosh, you see him putting it all in there. His legs get caught up in the chairs.
Yep. Talabong gets on top of it. Bettis right there. Hanneman out of the back row, dug out. Wakala sets up Tafflinger, joust ball, and that's a great swing by Talabong for the kill.
Right spot, right time. Talabong coming up big here in this fifth set. And everybody has to do a special effort at this point.
Nice swing in the middle. Holtgren.
And Holmgren, if it's not Hammerman or
Hanneman
Antonov.
or Antonov, Holtgren's been huge. Alipore also been a difference maker. We're going to have a lift.
Oh.
Yeah, it certainly looks like he's lifting that over.
Yeah. He has to do a better job of getting his hand at least to the side of the ball. Too much of his palm was underneath it.
Yeah, I think so.
That's
great swing.
The attack that you have been wanting to see from ABC here. It was working very well for them in the sets that they've won tonight.
Nice pass by Hanneman. Sets himself up, double block there. Wakala!
Wakala, get up and over. Why don't you? Whoa.
And usually it's Hanneman with the quick legs. Wakala able to meet him. 7-6. Quick set in the middle. And it looked like Holtgren maybe came up hobbling.
Was this either Holtgren came up hobbling, or was this a miscommunication? Mike, I hit the
he might have slipped.
Now, I want to see.
Yeah, I think he just slipped.
Oh, yeah. I think he stepped funny, or he jumped off.
7-all, tough serve. Bumped over by Vettis. Wakala sets up Guerra again, big swing off the top of the block. Hanneman able to save it. Guerra goes angle, no touch, a score for El Camino.
Wow. I was thinking in my head.
Guerra had all of the near side corner. You know, if I was more volleyball versed, I'd know what zone that is, but nearest side up against the net. I bet you Dick Blount, if he watches this broadcast, say, hey, Mike, you're better than that. You should know that. Talabong, good swing, dug out, hits the top of the building, back down, 8-all.
That's about as tough as it gets, especially with all the different things they have hanging up there. So it's kind of fair all ways around here. My goodness, if you look up into the ceiling, there's just all kinds of stuff up in the rafters.
There are. Another tough serve. Hanneman handles it well. Back set to go to Antonov. Antonov dug out by Wakala. Bump set. It's a back set. Talabong can't get it over the tape. Crump out. Here comes Flanagan.
From the outside, tooled the block.
Tafflinger.
Yeah, just Tafflinger. He's sitting in that outside position exactly where they've been successful tonight, giving their outside hitter a little more time from that back line to come up and smack it.
We see a better job by Tafflinger with the step close, and that was a double hit.
Yeah.
2 times back to back. Tafflinger roofed over by Hanneman.
Goodness. That is a big missed call from the referee.
Wow.
And Hanneman.
That's a huge point. And El Camino, the benefit's huge is Hanneman with the roof up front. That's pretty terrible.
Yeah. Not to say anything in particular, but I would be gutted right now if I had that situation.
Talabong responds.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to go back to the point here prior to that, what Coach Cruz is so upset about, rightfully so. You didn't do it, did you?
Nope, didn't touch it. Well, it's 10-all. We'll take a look at it in a second.
We'll get that changed here for you. 10-all. First to 15, win by 2. Antonov scores.
So 11-10.
Let's go back to this point here.
So this is 2 points ago. What we're talking about is the double hit.
That's a double hit. And then that looked like a lift. They were so upset about that, they go outside, and that one roofed over.
Yeah, the gym was
pretty irate.
Very audibly upset.
Back to live action.
So 11-10, El Camino leads it.
Tabalong tools it.
Wow.
Tim Talabong.
It's this similar outside attack. Tabalong now doing it. They've had 3 different guys use
Look at that up there from Guerra.
Beautiful. And mind you, they've had 3 different guys use this exact same attack pattern. Tabalong now doing it. It's coming from the outside. He's using a little bit of room just to get a walk into it, or just a little bit of a crow hop
Bump
into the
set,
ball.
no touch.
No touch. Here comes the point. ABC takes the lead now in set 5.
Huge point.
Taflinger been difficult to read today from the serve.
Dug out. Reyes keeps it alive. Free ball coming. Big setup. Blocked back over, but not down. They're looking for the back line. Unable to get it down. Antelope with the swing. Roofed over, but it's out.
Referee is looking.
They're saying
Okay,
it's
yes.
off the block and down. We're going to have a pretty good look of it here.
Now, Mike, also I want to say Holmgren coming up a little bit gimpy here. He's had a couple situations tonight that have been a little bit iffy, and I wonder if he's working on something that maybe a little bit tight or injured.
That's on the line.
Yeah.
Who came down? That was Holmgren.
Yeah, Holmgren. That's what I'm saying is Holmgren, he was involved in that earlier itch situation.
That's right, in that slip.
Yeah.
We have a timeout by Coach Peters for El Camino. We'll go back to the play. A huge one for the Marauders. 13-11, and this is one of the biggest points of the match on the line. Paints it. ABC 2 points away. Right now, Jake Holmgren being tended to by the trainers.
Yeah, and I'm not saying this in any bad way at all. I hope that's understood, but that's a massive loss there on the front line.
Indeed. Big hit, but not away. Free ball coming. Wakala goes right in the middle. Little miscommunication there. Back set up. Flanagan, big swing, and a kill. The bleeding stopped momentarily from El Camino. But Emery, you're exactly right. Holmgren had been a large part of their success in this match. Came up gimpy after a bit of a slippage there earlier in this match and has just come off. Likely won't be coming back. Being tended to by the training staff here at Antelope Valley College. This is Turner Crump, freshman outside hitter from Torrance, California, on serve.
Yeah, that's not the way that you necessarily want to see this go. But, after the last point that AVC scored, that was a really – they're taking advantage of where they found the weak spot.
Yep.
And it's just credit to AVC finding that pinpoint, but they got to be more precise here. They still have that 2-point advantage here.
That one going long. AVC 1 point away from the match.
Oh, my goodness.
14-12, Tim Talabong. A chance to close things out here in Lancaster for the Marauders. Talabong, tough serve, bad serve receive. Free ball coming for AVC. They can close it out right here. Center dump! And that'll do it.
And set up the way that this match started. Hannerman having a hard time dealing with serves.
It was the themes of the match.
Yeah.
Serve receive, a problem for Travis Hanneman. The setter dump has worked pretty much all night for Connor Wakala, and we'll have it on all of our camera angles here.
Wow.
A terrific match.
I got to say, you got to be just absolutely through the roof here for AVC. They played their hearts out against, again, a team that, walking in here, El Camino might have been just thinking, we have this wrapped up. AVC said, heck no, you are not coming into our gym and putting us on the floor. What a beautiful job. Watch the center up. Goodness gracious.
It's so tough and disguised by Connor Wakala. We'll have a great look of it here on the net cam. Watch how high he gets up on his jump set.
Also,
and El Camino had not made the adjustment all night. AVC finally
They just
able to put away the Warriors.
They had it set up. What? He's the lone man forward. The only other person moving forward there is Serrano Hernandez.
Well, think about that. Bronson Gurrell had checked in for Jake Holmgren.
Yeah.
And Holmgren goes out. He's the middle. He's an outside hitter, playing a lot of times in the middle.
Yeah.
He's not there, and you send in a cold middle. Bronson Gurrell unable to respond in time. Wakala with the finish, 15-12, 3-2. ABC a winner here in Lancaster. That'll do it for our coverage here on SoCalCollegeSports.com. 3C2A men's volleyball. ABC improves to 8-10 on the year. They improve to a four-match win streak.
Yeah.
14-7 now is El Camino. For everybody here at SoCalCollegeSports.com, signing off from Newton Gillette Court. Thanks for watching, everybody.